Hey, sorry, man, we're closed.
Get over here. He's with me. It's fine. Come on, sit down. Got a little pull around this place. My wife owns it, you know.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Mm. So, I heard about Hayward. Nice work.
Thank you. I'm a little wired. That's why I'm here. I didn't want to keep Greenlee up. I know this last couple of weeks have been really tough on her.
Right. I'm sure. Just can't believe he's behind bars. I mean, you did it. You did it. You're a hero.
Hey. After we left the police station, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, no, me either.
Yeah, I wanted to stay while Ryan gave his statement, but...
No, but he insisted that you go home, same as Zach. He said go kiss the boys and get some rest.
Yeah, I can't rest. Talking to the cops, going over everything that David did.
Yeah, I can't believe that he admitted that he was a silent casino partner. He knew that Ricky was going to take down Zach's plane.
Yeah, well, we're done with David. That's not why I'm here. That's not why I'm here. I have an idea. More than an idea. Revelation. You and I can look into the future and change it.
You don't like being called a hero.
I'm used to it.
Thought I touched a nerve.
No. I just don't really understand why people label me that way.
Because you rescue people.
Okay. Except I wasn't rescuing anybody this time. I was just helping bring down Hayward. There's a bunch of us. Me, Zach, Kendall, Greenlee, whole team.
Right. Well, I, for one, appreciate it because, you know, you tried to ruin my life, my wife, and my son.
And you protected them, which is what I do. I just don't think that's being a hero. I really don't. I think that's just my responsibility.
No problem. No more H word. No more H word. I can think of some other names that are worse than hero.
Like what?
Like being called Joseph Martin Jr.
Okay, wait. Changing the future and trying to control stuff that we shouldn't, I don't know. This sounds a little too David Haywardish.
No. We're done with all the David drama. It's time for us to finally get back to our lives, our company.
Okay, well, Fusion is doing great. The Fierce product line, it's way exceeding our projections.
Yeah. Well, we need something better. We need something to take us to the next level. You know, David was able to change people's destinies. What if we could do the same with women's faces? A computer program that allows women to see what they're going to look like in the future. Like that plastic surgery software, only we offer products to diminish what they don't want and to accentuate what they do.
You came up with that tonight? Mm-hmm. In the middle of all of this craziness, are you kidding me?
Well,
it's brilliant.
I am best under pressure, lady.
Yes, you are.
We need this, Kendall. We need a big, exciting project to get our juices flowing again. So, we're on it first thing in the morning. Get some sleep. I'll see you at the office.
No, you won't. I'm out.
Don't get me wrong, I love my father. He's amazing and ultra respect. I wouldn't be a doctor if it wasn't for him, but I had to go off and do it my way. You know, around the world, I sort of ran around.
Yeah, but you came back.
Yeah, but the thing, you know, was I was never planning to unpack my bags. But then I met Amanda, and I fell in love, and she lives here, and so, you know, there you go. And I would love to be the parts of my father that are amazing, the excellent dad and the great husband and the new dad to the new little nugget that we're trying to...
What?
Adopt.
That's great.
Well, fingers crossed.
You know what, Joe Jr., I don't think you have to worry. I think everything is going to be just fine.
What do you mean you're out?
All right, hang on a second. I told you I love the idea. I think it's great. But, Greenlee, I am not ready to throw myself back into work yet.
But we need to move on this right away.
Yes, look, I know how important Fusion is. But I just got Zach back. And we've been so focused on this whole crazy thing with David, we have had no time to be together as a family.
No one's stopping you.
Well, okay, if we're gonna do this, though, I want to do it the right way. That means being at the office 24/7, all Fusion, all the time.
Well, to get it off the ground, yeah.
All right, well, I can't do that right now. I can't do that yet. I want to be with my husband.
This is the first great idea I've had in a really long time. I want to run with it.
Of course. Okay, well, then you should. But first, why don't you take a break? Go someplace romantic with Ryan and just forget about everything else.
I don't want to forget about everything else.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. What is going on with you? I know you, Greenlee. Something has got you spooked. What are you afraid of?
Oh. Oh. Where'd you go?
Nowhere.
Because I, spilled my guts over here and I'm getting nothing from you.
I just heard you talking about your dad, and I started thinking about mine, and I haven't done that in a while. He certainly wasn't in the great dad category like yours was. He's more the twisted bastard who terrorizes his family category, and I'm just thinking that I obviously still have a lot of guilt with the fact that my mom, my sister, and my brother weren't able to get away from him, but I was.
Makes sense.
I just don't want any part of the past to hold me back anymore. I want to be completely present right here, right now, with Greenlee, with Spike, and with Emma.
All right, well, amen to that.
So what I'm hearing here is I'm hearing that you and me, we gotta just put the past behind us and move on.
All right. Here's to dumping the baggage.
What is it? What has got you so freaked out?
When I got home tonight, the apartment was empty and quiet. Scary quiet. All of a sudden, I felt so alone. I mean, I just come up with this brilliant idea, and I was shaking like a leaf. I was actually physically shaking.
Since when do you physically shake?
Since I was a little girl. I'd wake up in the middle of the night with some nightmare, and I'd race to my parents' bedroom, and I would open the door, and in that moment when I so badly needed them to be there, they weren't. They were at a party or on some European vacation.
That must have been hard.
It was awful. And I wanted Roger and my mother to know it, so I started acting out, and, eventually they shipped me off to boarding school.
I thought that you liked Brookings Academy.
It was a bunch of rich girls whose parents needed a place to dump them. But with some princess in the next bunk over, at least I didn't feel so alone.
Yeah, but you're not alone now. You have Ryan.
I do. I have him tonight. But tomorrow he could be gone.
Listen, you are not going to lose Ryan.
You don't know that. I mean, when that gun went off in David's lab and I saw that blood on Ryan.
Yeah, really, that wasn't real. None of it was real.
Yeah, but I had to act like it was. Like the man I love most in this world was dying right in front of me. And that's when I realized that it could happen, that at any moment some crazy freak could take him away from me.
That's not going to happen.
Jonathan shot him. So did Hannah Nichols.
Well, Jonathan was mentally ill, and Hannah was aiming for me. Ryan just happened to be there.
Exactly. He'll always be there for the people that he cares about. Always. No matter what, he'll protect them. He'll do whatever it takes. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose him.
No, Greenlee, you have to stop thinking like that.
I can't help it. It's the only thing I know. Jackson left before I was born. Leo swore he'd never leave me, and he did. Ryan's left me more than once. I almost lost you. And if I lose all of you again, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Stop. You're not gonna lose me. Listen to me. You are not going to lose me. All right? I promise.
I spend my whole
first started working together?
Oh, God. I hated you.
I hated you. Who would have thought that we'd be sitting here having hot chocolate at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Mocha. Hot chocolate.
Thanks.
Sure, yeah, if you want a refill, anytime.
No, thanks for being such a good friend. My best friend. Closest thing I've ever had to an older sister.
Excuse me? Wait, no. You're older than me.
I'm not.
What are you talking about? Of course you are. You are.
Listen, Grandma, age is nothing to be ashamed of.
What? Really? Are you kidding me? All right, who in the hell would be that? Really, at 4 in the morning? Honestly? This better be good.
Hey. Hey.
What?
There you are.
Where's Zach?
Huh? He's still at the station. He's probably going to be a while because Jesse was questioning him when I left, so... Hi. I noticed when I got home, I didn't see you. And I saw your note.
Yeah, I should have called you.
No.
Sorry.
I'm happy you're okay.
I'm better that you're here.
All right, great. Okay, kids, time to skedaddle. Time to go.
I love you, Kendall.
I love you, too.
For your love, and I think you would go that far.
Go back to sleep.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be, right?
I love you.
And where you are. Moonlight for your love, and I think you would go that far. There's nowhere else I'd rather